more than less, not less, but more. More. So check this out. So if we go to news and levels, I think the fastest and easiest way to get started is just go with the first story because I basically got 10 minutes. So let's do this. As you know, if you've been watching my channel, I know like three languages. Well, I speak English. My first language is English. My second language is Chinese. My third language is Russian. And now my fourth language is French. And my French is quickly catching up to my Russian. Russian is the most difficult of the languages. So that's why the Russian's catching up. Now, so what I do here is, you know, like, I got a bunch of people I talk to, other people who are like learning English. So what I do actually is I take this out. I go level one, and I have a Gemini. It's already like figured out, right? So this is level one, and then I go back to the English, and I click level two. Yeah, and then I should actually probably click level three as it's doing it. Here's level two, and then level three. So it should have the level three ready to go. Now, in addition to the three levels, then, uh, all right. So now I don't need the English anymore. Now we want the French level one. Une drone russe. Pourquoi? Ah, the bitch. Un drone. So the level in French, and then vata vidu one in French. Oops. And then we got level one in Chinese. Yeah, the reason that we're doing all this is because we need a level one in Russian. So we want to provide all of these with our level ones with the other languages. 第三，你可以在第三期 okay. And I already have my Gemini uh, figured out, like programmed. So what it does is it'll give me so I have like some of the people I talk to that are learning English, they need like a level four, they need maybe even a level five because like the level and then yeah, so then we got what do we got level two in so the French is provided Russian level one. Why does it say level two? Multilingual level one. Okay, so it's kind of confused. Anyways, so we got the French. I provided it with the French, and then it gives us the Chinese. The main reason is because we need the Russian. There isn't no like news and levels Russian. There's only a news and levels English. There's a news and levels French. There's a news and levels Chinese. There's no news and levels Russian. All right, so next thing we want to do is we want to get a piece of paper or you got your notebook. For me, I actually have a notebook. I haven't used this thing for like weeks. I just gave up on this whole endeavor to write out these words. But now, like I have, students that are like, "Hey, like, why did you become lazy, and what's going on in your life?" And so I just had to like rearrange some of my priorities and try to figure out like what's the most important thing for me in my day. Like, what are things I need to do every day? And I just realized that studying language is actually a major priority in my life, but I haven't been treating it as a priority. So there you go. That's the deal. So I got my paper, I got my pen, and we want to find three new words, and then we're going to write the three new words five times. All right. So I got in 20 minutes, I got to go. So let's start with now, for me, honestly, French is the most important language. Oh yeah. So we're gonna start with French. The main reason is for me to do this is to learn French. But then I was just like, well, why am I learning French without like reviewing my Chinese and my Russian? Because anyways, and then you can see that I'm also like producing other videos where I'm actually speaking Russian and speaking Chinese. Oh, hello, there you are. So, there's basically like what? There's like four different videos I can make. I can make a video about like my French exercise book, my Chinese exercise book, my Russian exercise book, and then news and levels. That's four different videos. I should be making at least four videos per week. Let's begin. Un drone. Un drone. So drone, it's interesting because they're in French, they're always telling us that like if it ends in an E, it's feminine. But in this case, it's un, so we know it's masculine. Un drone russe s'écrase sur une grande maison dans une ville romaine. Okay, so ville, it looks like so this is the adjective. It's a Romanian village, and that means that we have to change the adjective to be the feminine form of the city, which is feminine. And what is this? A crash, it looks like the word crash. So a drone, a Russian drone. So then we use the feminine form of Russian to as an adjective for the noun drone. Wait, this is the no, actually the word Russian is the same, both feminine and masculine. Un drone crashed itself. So this is a reflexive verb. A drone crashed itself on a house, a big house in Romanian city. Then we got the Chinese. 一架俄罗斯无人机击中了罗马尼亚某城市的 what is this word? This is a counting word for house. And Russian. Российский дрон попадает в большой дом в румынском городе. Okay, so I suppose this word crash is like it's actually kind of new. So it crashed itself. We can write down this word. S a crash. And then in Chinese it's like ji zhongle. And then the Russian is whoa, pa papa diet. All right, let's get our Gemini speaker in here to join us. We're just gonna open up our Gemini app, and then we will ask the questions. Now it says that the 3.1 Lite is new. I don't know what that means. Anyways, I don't know. I kind of want to do the 3.1 Flash because I feel like the 3.1 Lite was just terrible. Remember, yes, in the last video, it was like not giving us the right answers. Just making stuff up. But anyways, the main issue is we need it to be fast. Hello. So I mean, I speak a couple of different languages, and right now I need some answers. So for example, I need some information about some French words, also some Chinese words, and also some Russian words. And I'm just wondering if I change, like talking in different languages during our speech, if you can easily know the difference when I'm changing the language, even if I start a sentence with one language and then end a sentence in a different language.
I can absolutely understand, and even if they switch back and forth within the same sentence. I'm designed to handle multiple languages like French, Chinese, and Russian, and I can provide translations or information about them whenever you'd like. Feel free to start whenever you're ready. Is there a particular word or phrase you'd like to start with?
Wow. So actually the Gemini app, I can see that you've completely changed. And now I can see that the text is appearing on the screen. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, so yeah, so the first word, I'm reading a French article. It says, un drone russe s'écrase sur une grande maison dans une ville roumaine.
That sentence translates to a Russian drone crashes into a large house in a Romanian town. To break it down a bit, un drone russe means a Russian drone. S'écrase is the verb for crashes. Sur une grande maison means on a large house, and dans une ville romaine means in a Romanian town. Is there another part of the article you'd like to look at, or perhaps a word from a different language?
Yeah, I'm curious about so like I'm looking at the Chinese and I don't know the pronunciation. It says 一家俄罗斯无人机 and then I think that the word is 集中了罗马尼亚某城市的 and then there's another word I don't know, and 大房子. So there's two characters that I don't know in the sentence, and I'm not sure how to explain the characters to you.
That's a bit tricky when you aren't sure how to describe the characters. Since you have the pronunciation for most of the sentence, we might be able to figure out the missing pieces based on the meaning of the French sentence you mentioned earlier. Alternatively, do you think you could try typing the sentence or the unknown characters into a translator to get the exact writing?
Okay, so I just added the text to the my desktop version of this chat. I don't know if you have access immediately to to that message I just uploaded right now.
I don't see any new text in our chat yet, so it might still be syncing across platforms. Could you paste the characters or the sentence here, or describe them for me? I'm ready to help with the translation.
Okay, I just put it into Google Translate. So we got 击中了. So we got 一架俄罗斯无人机击中.
Thank you for sharing that. The characters Ija Erlosu Urenji Jijong mean a Russian drone struck or a Russian drone hit. It seems this is part of the sentence about the drone striking a large house in a Romanian town, similar to the French text you mentioned earlier. Would you like to translate the rest of the sentence or explore any other words?
Yeah, there's the 一栋大房子.
That completes the sentence. 一栋大房子 means a large house. Combining this with the earlier part, the full sentence translates to a Russian drone struck a large house. Is there anything else in this text you'd like to look at, or is there a word from another language you're curious about?
Yeah, let's just look at the Russian. So in the Russian, we have it says Русский дрон попадает в большой дом в румынском городе.
That Russian sentence translates to a Russian drone hits a large house in a Romanian town. To break it down, Ruski drone means Russian drone. Papadayet is the verb for hits. Bolshoi don means into a large house, and for Munskum Goredia means in a Romanian town. This ties perfectly with the other descriptions we've looked at. Is there anything else you'd like to examine?
All right, let's go to the next sentence. Il provoque un gros incendie et blesse une femme et un enfant. Les habitants de la ville ont très peur maintenant.
Cette phrase se traduit par It causes a big fire and injures a woman and a child. The residents of the town are very afraid now. To break it down, il provoque un gros incendie means it causes a large fire. Et blesse une femme et un enfant means and injures a woman and a child. And les habitants de la ville ont très peur maintenant means the residents of the town are very afraid now. Would you like to continue with the rest of the text or look at another language?
Yeah, let's go to Chinese. 这起事件引发了大火，并造成一名妇女和一名儿童受伤。该市民、该市居民现在非常 I don't know the last character.
The last character in that sentence is most likely pa, which means afraid or scared. So the end translates to the residents of the city are now very afraid. Is there anything else you'd like to explore?
没有，他恐慌，他写的是恐慌。
您说的对，是“恐慌”这个词。这样一来，句子的意思就是该市居民现在非常恐慌。您对这段文字还有其他疑问吗？
没有，下一个我们需要看我们需要看俄罗斯语。
好的，那我们来看俄语部分。这句话的意思是，它引发了一场大火，并致使一名妇女和一名儿童受伤。该市居民现在非常恐慌。在俄语里，它引发了大致是 "Ona vizivает"，大火是 požar，而非常恐慌可以用 "очень напуганный" 来表达。您想接着看别的句子吗？
没有，я говорю по-русски сейчас. Это вызывает большой пожар и ранит женщину и ребенка. Люди в городе очень боятся сейчас.
Отлично! Переходим на русский язык. Вы абсолютно правы. Эта формулировка звучит очень точно и передает весь ужас ситуации. Каждое слово здесь подобрано идеально. Фраза «вызывает большой пожар» описывает масштаб разрушений, а ранить женщину и ребенка подчеркивает трагичность инцидента, затрагивающего мирных жителей. А то, что люди в городе очень боятся сейчас, показывает эмоциональное состояние местного населения. Какой следующий шаг мы предпримем? Хотите разобрать еще какие-то фразы из этой статьи или вас интересует что-то другое?
Отлично. Переходим на русском язык. Вы абсолютно правы. Эта формулировка звучит очень точно и передает весь ужас ситуации. Каждое слово здесь подобрано идеально. Фраза вызывает большой пожар, описывает масштаб разрушений, а ранит женщину и ребенка, подчеркивает трагичность инцидента, затрагивающего мирных жителей. А то, что люди в городе очень боятся, сейчас показывает эмоциональное состояние местного населения. Какой следующий шаг мы предпримем? Хотите разбрать еще какие-то фразы из этой статьи или вас интересует что-то другое?
Рад, что мы на одной волне. Поскольку вы продолжаете интересоваться этой темой, мы можем посмотреть другие материалы или перевести какие-то специфические военные или технические термины, которые часто встречаются в подобных новостях. Какой вариант кажется вам более интересным? Или, может, у вас есть конкретное слово на уме?
It's intense. All right, so the thing is that, well, we still got a whole bunch of work to do, and I got a meeting in 5 minutes. So, anyways, we got everything, we got everything on the screen, and yeah, we're trying to create like a work process so that I can get more videos up. And if I can get more videos up, it means I'm going to be doing more practicing, and that's what's important is to get a lot of practice.
Конечно, регулярная практика– это ключ к успеху в любом деле. Удачи на встрече, и пусть ваш процесс создания видео станет эффективным и приятным.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like Google is the new version of the Gemini is working pretty good, and we got everything ready to go. So I'll just finish this exercise a little bit later today, and then yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow might be difficult because tomorrow actually I have there's no pause button on this any these now that with the new Google, there's no pause button, or it just changed. They took out the pause button, but it's kind of like a little more interactive. All right, so we're still trying to create a process. Anyways, thanks for joining me and good luck.